What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
Yay! Someone has to start the cheer.
Yeah.
That was shorter than I was anticipating, so I was like, I'm not ready.
I was transfixed by the bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I fired the logo over to Jen. Bangle Pixel was like, here's the logo. Animate it, please, in some way. I was like, look, all the elements of the logo are in there. The dots, the circle, the triangle, they're all there. And Jen put all that together. So it worked
Good thing you asked her, because I'd have made it throb.
Brendan.
Thanks. Mic 5. What's happening with what? Is my mic not go?
It's also memes, so they could just be gaslighting you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear.
I don't think Graham's mic is on. Oh, no. Wait, the room mic. That's the best part. There's no room mic. It's just everyone else's laughs.
Yeah.
Why every time when we do something with a lot of people, someone would go, well, they've got to have room mics.
We can't afford to buy a room mic.
We spent it all on tarp. Not to laugh at the Sub-a-thon, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, you should
I can
sub
also-
so we can buy a roommate.
Yeah.
I'll turn up Graham's mic a little
Okay,
bit.
cool. Thanks. So this is already going spectacularly. This is also queued. We're up to, according to chat, we're up to 260.
Bruh.
Cool.
So this thing's gonna be going beedly boop for a while.
I guess maybe I should have shortened the time.
Yeah, it's fine. Give
let them have their moment.
Give every sub their moment. Yeah.
As long as it's not going ba-da-bup every single time.
It's not for us. It's for them.
It is, but it's.
Good.
I've dropped the volume of it though.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the boop stream.
Apparently they all like the Beedly Boops.
Okay.
As fast.
Hooray!
Yeah, we thought it might be a good idea. I think it was this morning. I was working on something else, and Paul leaned in and was like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna turn the sub noise down a bit for this," which is probably a good idea. So some people can't even hear it. Well, there you go. Hey, James.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, because this was your idea. So
Sure.
What's going on?
So we got ourselves a good old-fashioned capped Sub-a-thon. That is the key word.
We've never done one of these before.
Capped. We've never done one of these before, no.
Which is surprising.
So if you don't know what a Sub-a-thon is, it's pretty straightforward. In the top corner there is a timer. It started at 20 hours because we felt like, well, we've been doing this for 20 years. You get 1 hour for every year we've been doing this for free. But you have to pay for the rest. And so the idea of a Sub-a-thon is we keep streaming until the subs run out. But that would be a uncapped Sub-a-thon. A capped Sub-a-thon means that there is a end point. And that end point is next Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. So that is 171 hours from now. I guess it's actually closer to 170 hours and 45 minutes from now or whatever.
Uncapped sounds unhealthy.
It is.
Yeah,
And,
who would do that on a yearly basis?
I'm
Some
not-
sort of uncapped stuff.
That uses like compound interest.
Yeah.
This doesn't. So
Yeah.
That's fair.
So that's what we're doing for this whole week, assuming that we get enough subs. And you might be asking, okay, well, how many minutes does a sub add? Very simply put,
let's get into the number crunching.
one sub, it doesn't matter if that's a sub, a resub, a gifted sub, or a prime sub, will add 2 minutes to the timer. So if you sub right now for the first time ever using a prime sub, which by the way, you should connect your Amazon account with your Twitch account, and then you get a free prime sub every month.
Give us them Bezos dollars.
That will add 2 minutes to the timer. If you are gifted a sub by somebody, that will add 2 minutes to the timer. If you gift 10 subs, that will add 20 minutes to the timer. I feel like you can do the math from there on out. Tier 2 subs, they add 4 minutes. Tier 3 subs add 10 minutes. And it works the same as gifting. If you were to gift a Tier 3 sub to somebody, that will still add 10 minutes to the timer. And then finally, there are bits. Bits work as well. 350 bits, or possibly multiples thereof, we should actually probably test that, will add 2 minutes to the timer. So theoretically, if you do give us 350 bits, 2 minutes will be added to the timer. If you give us 700 bits, 4 minutes, 1400 bits, 8 minutes, but we don't actually know if that's how that works, so we should test it. So
this is Fuji's timer, right?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
using Fuji's
We
timer.
can submit a bug report. if not.
They are bits are not cumulative, so you cannot just give like 7 shots of 50 bits. That won't work. So don't do that. 350 bits or more, and I guess we'll figure out if I don't know how it's going to take a while for the bits that you just gave to catch up, and I don't know how this is. Is the timer counting up
I
with
believe
the most recent one, or is
Yeah.
it going up with the subs as they come in?
no. They're the two parts are not connected. So the timer should be correct. It's
In real time.
The timer is not delayed.
Okay.
Only the subs as they're displayed on the overlay are delayed.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got 20 hours to start, so that means you have 151 hours that you can possibly fund. I'm sure people are already doing the math in chat, how many subs that's going to take.
Good, because I haven't.
So yeah, that's how this works.
Neat.
And then once we have confirmed if the bits do in fact double as we go, hopefully
Sub 420.
that makes sense.
As a quick note,
Yeah.
somebody asked about
Yeah, Paul
if you
Cam. Paul
Yeah.
Cam.
Cut to camera 7.
right.
Yeah!
Hey everybody.
We turned the camera 180 degrees. Clap.
I can't believe we haven't thought of this
Yeah, I
before.
know.
It was such a
Never thought of
revolutionary
this
tactic.
before.
Look, he has his own light and everything.
It helps if you can see.
Oh my god.
So if you are somebody asked about subbing for multiple months in a row. That only counts for 1 month. So
Yeah.
this isn't the if you like sub for a 6-month thing. That's only for a one thing. So just so you know.
Cool. Hi again. It's us. Sorry, we're not quite as entertaining as Paul.
Hey, I have a question.
What's up?
We discussed this earlier, so I know this answer is prepared. How are we getting all these subs, and they're coming in so fast? We can't possibly thank them. What are we gonna do, James?
So I asked Paul literally yesterday. I was like, hey, do you foresee any reason why we couldn't do one massive sub crawl at the end with thousands of subs?
The answer was yes,
and-
because it only looks at the past 2 days.
Yeah,
But he's fixed.
he's
changed.
changed it.
I can
altered it.
set it so. I mean, this is one of those things that I can't really test unless 5,000 people all subscribe. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So look forward to that next Friday.
Somebody said, if somebody gifted me a sub, am I unable to contribute? No, you could just gift a sub yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, gift a sub yourself or do the bits. I noticed that somebody gave 10,000 bits.
Whoa.
I didn't see who.
It was
Iron
Iron
Clockwork.
Clockwork.
Of course it was.
Thank you.
Did that work? Because that should have added an
Just
hour,
under an hour, yeah.
right? Just under an hour for 10,000
We'll
bits.
find out when it hits, I guess. Oh, no, we won't.
No,
right,
it
'cause
should
it's
have
on
already
10.
hit.
Right.
Well, we're like 38 hours instead of like
When
35.
they did it, they were at 37 on the timer.
Do we feel like that worked? It did look like it jumped about an hour. Okay. I'm also going to message Chris and just ask and be like, hey, is this how this works? Because it would be really good to know.
While you're doing that, I can talk a bit about what we're going to be doing for these
Please do.
39, well,
Yeah.
for these
40.
40 hours and beyond. We're here for a while. We're going to hang out for a little bit here for the next over an hour and a half. We have, for part of that, we have a trivia quiz that King Cool put together. It's Loading Ready Run focused, and King Cool is one of the preeminent moderators of the Loading Ready Run wiki. So I haven't seen the questions because it was requested that I participate. I predict that it's going to be some challenging questions. In other news, Beach just melted, so that's exciting. We have our first sort of stream block. The idea being, ideally we're never going offline. I think every 48 hours we have to do something.
We will be restarting the stream probably a handful of times throughout the week.
Yeah, but generally speaking, we're going to stay online pretty much the whole time. Later today at 2 local time, so a little over an hour and a half. Sorry, I didn't know. It looked like you wanted to say something. I was
Nope.
Sure what you were doing. Okay.
No, we're just messing around.
We're going to start with the Minecraft relay. So this was something, as I mentioned, the whole Sub-a-thon was James's brainchild. So we're beginning with a further sub-brainchild of James's, which is the Minecraft relay. So James is just going to play Minecraft for 3 hours. That might not seem weird on its own, but then he's going to tag out with Corey, who's going to come into the studio there. And the idea being that Corey hasn't watched what James is doing and doesn't know what James is doing, but is going to try and continue what James has been doing. And then I come in after that and take over. And then Alex comes in after that and takes over. And then tomorrow, there's another full cycle of all 4 of us.
Yeah.
And we're going to see what
we make.
What we make there.
You got it pretty correct when you, during the YouTube update, you're like, we're basically yes-anding Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because the idea is to be a collaborative build that we build off one another. So the idea isn't that when Corey comes in at 5 to take over for me, she goes, cool, that looks like crap. I'm going to go 800 blocks this way and do my own
Wow.
thing. She actually will have, keep building on what I've been doing, and then Graham will keep building on what we've both been doing, and then Alex will continue to build on what all 3 of us have been doing, and then I'll come back in and I'll get to see 9 hours of progress that I won't have seen because I'm not going to go home and watch.
So we add onto what you've built, not onto what you've destroyed.
Correct, yeah.
What if they fill in your hole?
I'm not digging a freaking hole.
Yeah, but
You
everyone
say
else
that
will.
now.
Yeah.
Now, between the Minecrafting, of course, is what is for local time overnight. And the stream is going to keep going live, but for the benefit of our physical and mental health, we're not going to be here in person 24 hours. So every night for the Sub-a-thon between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. local time is a 4-hour block of pre-recorded stuff from our history of things for a watch-along. And there's I've been throwing them together, and there's some nonsense. I'm confident that there's going to be something in there that people in chat will go, I have never seen that before. So looking forward to that. If you can't watch, I should say, if you can't or unable or whatever to watch the ongoings over the course of this, everything is going to be, the VODs for all of this will be up on YouTube at some point. Heather, I think you said that your goal is to have a playlist that assembles all of the relevant VODs from wherever channel they end up on.
Right, yeah, because
in order.
We're going to put the Magic stuff on the Magic channel, so if you really, really hate Magic, you can still ignore it, or the tabletop stuff if you really love it on the tabletop channel and whatnot. But I know that there's a bunch of you who are going to be like, well, I want to relive the whole thing from beginning to end. So we give you a playlist. We'll give you a playlist, and you can have that, and that's for you.
For you to have.
And for you to share with your friends if you want.
Marveleth asks, can we get one VOD with like the whole thing as a single video?
No, actually,
it's-
physically you can't.
That is a technological impossibility, but thank you for asking.
YouTube stops at 12 hours now. They don't even let me do a full 24 anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Rip Le Mans, I guess.
That's why
Yeah.
it's in parts.
Yep.
Well,
And that's why there's 3 extra hours this week.
There's 6 extra hours this week. He's going for 6 hours.
And it's only 3 extra from last.
Oh, okay.
so I'm going to carry on. I'm going to bring up the calendar now to make sure I don't miss anything. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. is going to be the sort of like an hour-long Minecraft finale of like, what have we created? Let's look at that.
Yep.
And then after that, Beej installs a washlet.
With Ian. He's going to
Is
do it
anyone
with
helping
Ian.
with that, or is it just...
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Yes,
Activate the
good.
washlet cam.
For those who are unaware on what a washlet is, it's a Japanese toilet seat. What cleans your bum?
Yeah.
It's like a bidet with hot water and buttons.
It's like a drinking fountain for your ass.
Perfect. Move on.
Bidet. It's like Poseidon's tongue.
Somehow we can make the washlet more weird.
And this is why I'll be sticking with secret bathroom.
They don't know about secret bathroom.
That night, tomorrow night, is raid night, which Cameron and I have been politely informed I need to get good. So I'm gonna, after I leave here today, I've got to go grind up some power. So it's
Grind up some powders?
power.
Oh,
We'll go do some dungeons or something.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. It's gonna be myself and Cameron and Wiggins, and
hell yeah.
Ben Swallow's gonna be there, and also from the moderation community, we've got Foxmar, of course, and Lumi and Sniper Pumpkin, and BB310 are gonna. We have more people than we need for a single raid, so it's gonna be a bunch of folks.
You
doing
didn't
stuff.
mention what game?
Oh, sorry, Destiny.
Okay.
Destiny 2.
Have we
So only
announced
game
where
worth-
we're rating yet?
Wait till we see what power level I'm at.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I would like to do Crota, because that's a Destiny 1 raid that they've just brought back to D2, and so I haven't done it in years, and they've tuned it up, and I think it would be fun to try the new Crota raid, but I am underpowered. So then that'll go into another Sub-a-thon overnight. In the morning on Sunday, Matt, what you doing?
I'm applying wood to structures to flood out basins so that I don't kill all of the beavers in Timberborn that I am managing.
Timberborn.
Yeah, until
Cool.
about 10 a.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
At about 10 a.m. is Okie Okie Fight Club tournament.
Yeah.
And what's that going to look like?
So we just put a sign-up dealio in the LRR Discord. I don't know if it's filled up yet.
I don't know. The mod should have the link as well.
Yeah,
So yeah, they can post that link. But
yeah, it's a 32-person tournament with just the community, and the four of us, the Okie boys, are going to be in. We're going to do commentary.
And
over
what
it.
game is
Sweet.
this?
This is Street Fighter 6.
Excellent.
yeah, there it is right there.
There, perfect. So yeah, go check it out. It's open to literally all skill levels. Whoever wants to can't sign up yet, huh? That should change.
I'll message Adam.
Yeah, poke Adam. And
Yep.
in Adam's defense, he has been curled up in the bathroom for 3 days.
Still not doing well.
He's fighting for his life.
I
in
think
there.
what he said was in the rules, NA only. And
I think we politely, we haven't explicitly said it, but we're kind of politely being like, please have a wired connection.
yeah,
Please. No shade to the Wi-Fi warriors out there, but it's
Go
it's
buy a
rough.
USB adapter at least.
Yeah.
So you four are going to be doing commentary.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We're just gonna do commentary on the event, and I believe we have prizing of some sort
Oh, nice.
that we'll discuss at a different time. So
Sorry, just quick shout out to Red Shoes Jeff, who has just slightly edged out Anonymous as having pushed the most number of minutes.
Wow. Thank you. Holy moly.
good job on edging Anonymous.
All of them at once?
That's why we're congratulating them.
I guess that's the most anonymous we'll ever
I
get.
don't think we should encourage that.
After the tournament at 2 p.m. on Sunday, it's time for some Dice Friends. Yeah, Kathleen, what's happening there?
Well, I really wanted to do a tabletop game, so we're going to have Dale come in and run a tabletop game with Jacob, Corey, Ian, and myself. And we're going to be doing some, I don't want to spoil too much of it, so I'm
that's
just
all
going to
you
say
need.
it's going to be set in space. And Dale, I said, Dale, can I also do this? And he went, yes. So Dale's already saying yes. He's already being a big helper. And when Dale's in an agreeable mood, you know that he's going to get you with it later. So it's that's going to be really fun, and that's happening at 2 p.m.
You know
I
what
look
system
I
it
look
is?
forward to more of Dale and Jacob butting heads.
I've told people what we're playing.
Oh, yeah, I think Dale has actually in
Oh,
the Discord
okay.
as well. But like
we were
at
told
least
that
what
we could spread that.
what
we're playing
system
Scum
it
and
is.
Villainy.
Ooh.
So it's a space one-shot, and we're all, we're all a variety of people who are sort of outlaws, and maybe there's some space fascists we have to fight, and I think it'll be really fun.
Did someone just
Yeah.
gift 100 subs?
Whoa.
Achaeus just added like 3 hours.
Oh, nice.
Holy moly!
Jeez.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Wow.
The generosity of this
That's
community.
astonishing. Thank you.
We're already past 2 days.
After the TTRPG, someone in chat was like, "Who is that?" That's Jordan.
Hi.
We should probably go through who everyone.
Yeah, we didn't really go through who's in the room.
All right, fine. I'm Graham. That's Beej hiding behind the subs. We got Nelson.
Hi.
We got Corey. We got, do we do it in rows? We got Ben.
Hi.
We got Matt.
Throw
The
it
other
back.
ginger.
We got Jordan.
It's me.
We got Kathleen.
Hello.
We got Cameron.
Huh?
We got Alex. We got James. We got Heather. And we got Paul.
Hello.
And then also Adam will be around this week. Ian will be around this week. Wheeler will be around this week. Dale, Jacob,
Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow, and Molly, I think, are going to be hanging out later next week. I don't think that's everybody on the crew. Unfortunately, Serge isn't going to be able to participate.
Serge will be remote though.
Nope, not that day.
He's not Minecrafting, no.
He can't play a game. He forgot that he's out of town that day.
Out of the out
Out
of
of
our
the,
town.
he's out of our town,
out of town,
and
out of
then
town.
out of town that he's currently in.
You said it in
okay.
the Phantom Zone. You can't leave.
Yeah,
you can't go
yeah.
out of town from the Phantom Zone.
But it's fine. It's
He
fine.
went to the Negaverse.
How much
love an
more
outer
out of town
surge.
can you be than Alberta?
Yeah.
Can we put up a little photo of Serge with like a candle and some flowers?
Oh my god! I
I would
don't
highly
want
consider
to
doing
give
a cardboard
viewers that
cutout.
don't know that he's just gone for a couple months the wrong idea.
Can we put it in the dark corner?
Anyway, Jordan and Matt are playing Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
That
Hello.
night.
I came like imported beef from. That's a joke from before. From Ontario, where I edit, and if people don't know who I am, that makes sense because I don't really exist.
Jordan's a secret.
I'm a secret.
Jordan edits, among other things, the express edits of like Let's Open Minecraft and or Let's Open Mine O'Clock and Watch and Play. They go up on the video game channel, and lots of other stuff as well.
Yeah, I do highlights. I do meal times. I make fun of people a lot in very sarcastic tones. And we're gonna play Vampire Survivors, and we're gonna be the dog.
We're gonna kill so many things
Oh,
trying
soul.
to kill us.
All right.
You may have seen Jordan on some of our Jackbox streams.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, definitely go watch the Jackbox streams with Jordan and.
Yeah. Someone was like, "How long has Jordan been working here?" Technically since 2020.
Yeah.
But I was also a PPR guest where I had gray hair
Oh yeah.
back in the day.
So many years ago.
In
Many, many
2018, when I
Yeah.
was a babby child.
That was 2018.
I know it's messed up.
That night, Heather,
Yeah,
what you got going on Sunday night?
I'm bringing back one of our older streams, Heather's Handhelds, where I used to play handheld games. Secretly, I still do. It's not like that's ever gone away. But now the Playdate came out since that stream went away, so I'm going to play a bunch of Playdate games. And then when I run out of those, because they're generally short, I have a thing for the Vita.
Neat. Now you got to crank your handheld.
You used to play handheld games. You still do, but you used to too.
I used to do it publicly.
Monday, James, you're in here at 6 a.m. on Monday. What are you doing?
Lego. Right. I was like, I don't remember. We're building the Lego Rivendell set.
The
that
box is so big.
that I bought.
It's
yeah.
enormous.
I can go get the box.
That
Yeah,
starts
do
at
that.
6.
Yup.
Yep.
You don't have, James is going to be here at 6.
James
no one
is
else
an early
has
riser.
to be here at 6.
He like home streams at like 6 or 7 a.m. or something. And
I want to
That'd be
set
great.
it up on the AFK set and just have the widest shot possible with just a little James in the background by himself with the Lego set at the start of the day.
It's like twice.
It's one me.
I have some of the modular
Where'd Ben
buildings.
go?
This is like twice the size.
How many pieces is this?
6,000
It should say
on the
front.
front. It's on the front.
Yeah, that box is definitely 64 times the size of the Lego.
6,167 pieces.
Most of them are going to be
18
single
plus.
pips.
18 plus. Sorry, Jordan.
And
Don't forget
I'm up at middle school to be here.
18 plus for all the hardcore content in Lord of the Rings.
I hope you look forward to an 18 plus instruction manual because it's generally here's 2 pictures, spot the difference.
Yeah.
I'm over 18. Can I still eat the pieces?
Yes.
Welcome to
So-
Rivendell,
Only the
Mr.
fruit flavor.
Underhill.
So I bought this when it came out with every intention of building it and then literally bringing it to the office and finding a home for it here on set somewhere because I don't have room for this in my house.
I thought only Graham and I pulled that move.
Yeah, so
Well, more of us do it than
there's
you think.
also, I didn't get it, I should have. There's a cool lighting mod kit for it, which I think I might get as well. And then,
You can RGB your Lego?
yeah,
Of course you can RGB
yeah.
your Lego.
So hopefully we will finish it in the allotted 10 hours.
No,
Yeah, we have 10 hours.
Good.
that
luck.
won't
We've
happen.
got lots of LED rope here in the moon base. Just gin something up on your own.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, unlike some previous Lego building things or stuff during Desert Bus or whatever, this is not like instructions while somebody
Christ,
else
no.
builds. This
Yeah,
is
this is
this is
not-
straight
no.
up
I don't
building.
know. I feel
we're
Beach
just-
and I could tear through this thing like a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna hang out, and it'll be a very sort of like it'll be casual hangouts while we build Lego for 10 hours.
I'm so excited to finally get a chance to build Lego because in my house, 2 other people build all the Lego.
She's really good at it. Though.
She is, but I'm like, I would like to build some Lego sometimes.
she
But also,
always-
I don't want to tell the 7-year-old, no, Mommy gets to play with the Lego.
Push her out of the way.
She always wants to build the coolest parts too. It's like, oh, there's like a bed. She's like, oh, I want to build the bed. I'm like, all right, I guess go for
I'll
it.
build the wall.
I'll put together all these 18 identical columns while you're doing something interesting.
Yeah.
I bet she calls all the boss fights in Elden Ring too.
She is the worst backseater when I'm playing Elden Ring. Not because she tells me how to like do it better or whatever, but because anytime there's like some giant, horrifying thing in the distance, she'll be like, "Go fight that." I'll be like, "I'm not high enough level to do it.
Did I stutter?
Yeah, did I
Try.
stutter?
Give it a shot."
I got to experience that briefly when I started bringing like the Steam Deck
Yeah.
into the office playing Elden Ring, and she would sit beside me and watch me, and I would die, and she'd be like, "My dad beat that in one try."
Yeah, no, kids are brutal.
She's
Raising your
vicious.
right, I see.
So young to be saying skill
Oh
issues.
yeah.
Wow.
Just a really quick update. I did get confirmation from Fuji. The bits worked the way I thought they did. So 350, 2 minutes, 700, 4 minutes, 1400, 8 minutes. It does build up.
But it only works on multiples thereof.
So multiples of 350.
Yeah.
But you can't if you do 50 and
That does
300,
not work.
That doesn't
Yeah.
But if I
If
give
you give
400, I
400, it
still get
doesn't
2
work.
minutes?
Yeah, if you give anything between 350 and 700, you'll get 2 minutes. But if you do 700, you'll get 4 minutes.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Great. Good to know. After Lego time, it is the return. I didn't realize it had been so long since we did this of the Autumnal Rumble.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. There's 10 matches on the undercard this time because I figured it had been a while. Also, it's still WWE 2K19 because the prospect of remaking the entire roster in the latest game made my teeth hurt.
Should I bring a completely surreal sign to hold up in the
Please,
background?
please, yes.
Okay.
Honestly, yes.
Somebody in chat says, "What's the autumnal rumble?"
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Okay, so it is a thing. We've done it 3 times before, and it is it was just me initially, and then mercifully some wonderful people from the community who I will shout out at the time helped make a custom wrestler roster of characters from our sketches, and like not just from, like our sketches and crap shots, and just from like random jokes we've made or whatever, and then we have them do computer versus computer wrestling matches to see what happens. And storylines have developed.
It was great.
You know, I went back to Ruckdoc has maintained a spreadsheet of all of the previous the previous stats and who is what the matches have been or whatever. So at the Autumnal Rumble 3 Spring Smash Slam, the Banana won, I believe it was a battle royal for the number 1 contendership for Agatha Fistie's championship, and so now we get to have that championship match.
And
so yeah,
What I find interesting is that there's a significant RNG. Like, it is not deterministic. If you
No.
run the same match twice in a row, different things will happen.
yeah, it's wild.
One of my favorite moments was when Snorch Lady was going to lose the tag team match, and the manager, who was, I just think, Andrew Ferguson.
Snorsh Hype Man.
Snorsh Hype Man bumped them off, and then Snorsh Lady came around and won.
Yep.
Wow.
We had no idea that managers could even interfere with matches.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
All right,
So.
sorry, really quickly.
Yeah.
Adam has also gotten back to me. Registration for the Okie Okie Fight Club tournament is open.
Excellent. Cool.
So if you can get that in chat again, that would be great.
Awesome. So the Autumnal Rumble is 4 to 8 that night, followed by Public Domain Movie Night. We haven't picked the movie yet, but it's
I
like
will be taking a peek.
Like we did for we did this in Halloween, and then also the Loading Ready Vibe a little while ago. Just we're watching a movie and
Alexander Nevsky.
Goofing on it.
Okay. I might choose. I mean, it is October, so we might choose another.
There's some fantastic old like Soviet era space movies on archive.org.
Can you find like a third grader's production of Dr. Zhivago or something?
There's a lot of third grade productions on archive.org.
Yeah.
Ooh, Metropolis.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, true. That night, Wheeler's going to be playing some Dark Souls. We don't know what flavor of Dark Souls. He just said.
Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay.
He's playing 3.
Cool.
Until we tell him to stop, right?
Yeah, exactly, which is 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Tuesday morning at 6 a.m.
Yep.
is James, Ben, and myself doing. We have a 5-hour slot, guys, called Morning Show.
Yeah.
We have discussed literally nothing.
Nope.
I came up with one idea today.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's one idea.
What if we all just come with bits with no prior discussion and just throw it at each other?
Sounds great. All right. Then at 11, it's Adam joined by Beach and Paul is going to be doing a Choose Your Own Adventure book. At 2 that day on Tuesday.
Save him!
And Hootie's here!
It's raining men.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You got your right in the head.
I tried to kill Corey, but I wasn't strong enough.
No, Beach was the culprit.
Are you okay, Beach?
Just leaning in the chair, and then all of a sudden, clunk, it does the thing where it just lets you go.
And Hootie was on the top shelf.
Yep.
Hootie from the top shelf.
Forward a lot here,
Almost
I
got
think.
the skeleton, too.
Isn't that a Beyonce lyric?
Hootie from the top, now
Can you
it's
make
here.
an owl for the Autumnal Rumble?
The non-human character. I mean,
with the good hair.
there will be a welterweight contest on the card, but the non-human characters are deeply cursed. After Choose Your Own Adventure, speaking of cursed, it's the return of Now Kiss.
Yes! We're playing. I did some polling, and I was like, hey, what's the best sub 3-hour dating game? And I got lots of really good suggestions. Almost all of them I had already played on previous Now Kisses and Beat. But one came up that I do not remember playing and came up multiple times, which was Finger Licking Good, the sponsored KFC dating simulator, which apparently if you do all of the stuff, takes about 2.5 hours.
Sorry, Caius just gave another 100 subs.
Yeah.
I did that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
I almost choked on my water. That's amazing.
I kind of want to come and just watch while I eat a bucket.
Absolutely. If anybody here would like to join me and read some character voices, I would love to do that. The old Now Kisses, we tried to act it out. It's a pretty tame game because it is sponsored by KFC, so it's not too weird or anything like that. But
Feel free to horn it up.
It is no. You don't get to do that either, but it won't be it shouldn't be uncomfortable. So
Great.
please join me on stream.
Speaking of horning it up, followed up that with 4-player kill team.
Ooh, yeah, I'm really excited for this. It's me, Corey, Ian, and Jacob.
Oh, nice.
And they released multiplayer rules for Kill Team. So I think it's going to be... I think you can do teams, but I think it's going to be more fun if it's just a free-for-all and we're just attacking each other and
We're
stuff.
definitely going to finish before the end of that allocated block.
I have no idea. I gave us an extra hour
You have
because
4 hours?
Yeah, well, because sometimes it takes about 3 hours for our 1v1 game. So I was like, well, there's more of us. Surely that means it'll take longer.
Well,
turn 1 will take a long time,
Yes.
and I feel by turn 4, the last 2 models will just be like, move dash.
So yeah, that's going to be really, really fun. I don't know if we've discussed what teams we're bringing or anything like that, but Yeah.
I only have clowns.
Clowns. Corey will bring the clowns.
I mean, Corey's doing the stream immediately following, so if you need a little bit of flex time, I guess you can talk to Corey. Depending on how you're doing in the game, I suppose, Corey.
Yeah.
you
I
can
mean,
decide.
I need this time slot right now.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. Corey's gonna bring back New Day Tuesday, playing, I guess, a new game. What are you playing?
I'm playing Wargroove 2 because it came out before we started this stream, so we could install it. And I didn't want to play like the new Forza or whatever that releases on the 10th.
Forza. Then, starting at 6 a.m. on Wednesday, Kathleen's going to be in here.
Oh yes.
You're going to start off with you're gonna spool up for the day with some Marvel Snap.
Yeah, I'm going to play Marvel Snap until I am awake enough to play Animal Crossing. Because I don't know if I can play Animal Crossing for 5 hours straight anymore. I've been clean for so long. But KB Karma says, Kathleen's mythical complete Animal Crossing island. I don't think there's anything else I need to add to it. So I'm going to play some Marvel Snap for a bit, then I'm going to play Animal Crossing. And then I have rounded up a posse of people to do Kathleen's Island tour. We're going to go visit some other people's islands as we used to during the pandemic. And then this is something that's going to require a little bit of work for me. There's going to be a real good old-fashioned Clambina-hosted
a clamboff.
A clamboff on my island where it's like how there's like competitions to do all like bug catching and fishing and fossils, like fossils you care about, but diving is like whatever. Mm-hmm. No, not on my island. Diving's a big deal, and even though it stinks. So we're going to be doing that, and it's going to be fun.
Great. Then that is followed by Magic the Gathering Day. And the first thing up on Magic the Gathering Day is Beachlander. It was delayed from previous, and now it's here. We're gonna have it's six player Beachlander.
6 player Beachlander.
Excellent. And so then we have 2 paper things planned. We have Beachlander, and then first thing in the morning, and then later in the afternoon, we're going to be doing a 6-player draft of Original Innistrad. Triple Innistrad draft. I can't believe we have a sealed box of that.
How many people are going to force spider spawning?
Well,
Yes.
do you know what happened the last time we did a triple Innistrad draft? Everyone tried to force spider spawning, and I picked up like 5 lingering souls.
You know what blocks lingering souls, though? The 2 spiders you get to make off for spider spawning.
And then depending on sort of how much time we have in between that, we'll be doing some arena from Studio A in between those events.
Yeah.
And then that night, he doesn't know what he's playing yet, but it's going to be something from Beach's backlog.
It's Beach.
An old
It's
game, though,
Beach.
right? Like not a newer game. What? Like your backlog has probably only expanded since we stopped that show.
Yeah. The idea is if I can actually get close to my racks of video games, then to pull a few things off of there and see what I can jam out in a few hours.
I will help you.
GameCube and Wii stuff mostly, I think. But if I can't quite get there, then maybe we make a Wii U thing.
You don't want to retry Batten Kaitos, the game that you hated. They re-released it for the Switch.
I would rather play Wii Fit U for 5 hours.
I mean, that's just good for you.
No,
Sure.
actually,
5
no.
hours is good for you.
Beach has managed to hurt himself playing Wii Fit U.
Yeah, I have a bulging disc thanks to how I played Wii Fit U for 1 day.
Whoa.
So that was
that's
awesome.
Probably not
Oh, like
completely
your
for
body.
that.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you do to that disc?
Left
You didn't
sun
change the battery in
long.
the disc for like 10 years. It came back. And
It wasn't
spicy
just
pillow.
because of Wii Fit U, but it was the thing that made it pop, and so that was the
Yeah.
That's
Turns out-
made me scared to get back in the balance board.
No exercise games for Beach.
No.
Turns out 5 hours of shadow boxing without a break.
Yeah. All the Cobra twists I was doing, I'm like, I'm really good at these, and it's like, oh, now it's your birthday, and you're laid up at the.
I was really good at these.
Yeah.
It took over 45 minutes, but the sub notifier has now caught up, even though the number is 2 higher than it is in the chat, which is interesting. But it is now
It is also
functional, so that's
7
amazing.
away from 1,000.
It is
Yeah.
on 7 away
They're
from
subbing
1,000
from the
subs.
future.
That's phenomenal.
This is wild.
Thursday morning, I joked about this in the YouTube update, the TBD with Graham. It is now TBD with Graham and Paul. We're going to play a video game. We haven't decided on the game
You're
yet.
gonna
but-
bring back GPLP.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And Paul's like, we could play a game. And I was like, why wasn't that part of the plan at the beginning?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to do something. I don't know what.
Gonna bring back Cursed Crusade?
Demon Fire God,
I
that would be good
already-
subs. Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, I already joked. I was like, "Oh, we can finally beat Venetica," but that's not. We're not gonna.
No, for real though, you should just call it GPLP because fans really will glom onto that maybe a little bit more than TBD.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, GPLP on Thursday morning at 6. Then at 11 that day, it's Board Game Day.
Yay!
Do you want to put this down? Or
I'm actually it's kind of like a weighted blanket.
Yeah. Great. All right, tell us about what's happening on Board Game Day.
We're playing board games.
Great. After Board Game Day.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of board games going for the entirety. It's a long day, in fact.
I have the list here, Ben.
You got the list? All right, then
Ja-
you get the list.
You got Red Dragon Inn.
James, you're muted.
Oh, I'm muted. Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to bring this
We've
list
got
up now.
Red Dragon
We've got Red
Inn.
Dragon Inn.
We've got Telestrations, Trap Words, Cartographers, and then we're going to close it out with a game of Heroes of Barcadia.
Nice.
Drinking.
Yeah, James said I had to throw the drinking game at the end of the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I'm excited.
People, so I talked about it on stream before. People were saying no monikers. We literally just did a moniker stream.
Yeah.
So I figured, hey, why not do some other things?
Yep.
Guys, if you haven't seen what we've done with Telestrations.
Yeah, Telestrations gets wild, and I did want to put bonus in there because both Serge and I also exclaimed, "Whoa!" Is Adam's going to be doing some drawing on Telestrations?
Another
nice.
100 gifted subs.
Another 100 gifted
Cases.
subs.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. So many subs.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Akaius.
Gift responsibly.
Yeah.
This is what amazes me is Akaius has now gifted 300 subs in the channel today and in total. This is Akaius just showed up and was like, time to do this.
They are now responsible for exactly 10 hours.
Nice.
Nice.
Holy
Nice.
moly.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Someone else in chat mentioned no atmosphere. Well, it is spooky month, so later in the month on regular AFK Wednesday, there will be an atmosphere.
We have a new one.
Did you know there was a new one? Because I sure didn't.
A fan reached out and I coordinated with them and they shipped us the Soul Rangers.
Like Power Rangers?
Yeah.
I should say, actually, new is the wrong word. Not new. One that we didn't know about and haven't played.
New to
Not
us.
new.
New to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. That night after Board Game Day, we have Ian with Un Petit Le Mans. He's going to be doing some Le Mans, playing, driving cars overnight. So he'll have all of Board Game Day to set up his wheel.
The world famous 6 hours of Le Mans competition.
6 hour of Le Mans. Merely a single Gantt. Yes. Gant. Then finally, Friday morning. Well, the final day is Friday morning. There's still several things to happen. Community shooty-mans.
Yeah.
With James. This is going to be PUBG?
Yeah. We're going to do some PUBG.
Do we still have... They haven't sent us any, like, bizarre merch in ages.
No,
are we
I'm
still,
not.
Are we still
PUBG.
a partner?
I am not a partner anymore.
Oh, okay.
No, but custom games are open to all, and the game is
alright.
also just free now.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to play some PUBG on next Friday morning, get it all downloaded, start practicing now, and we'll do some customs first thing Friday morning.
Please don't practice.
Wait, C-Tech, is Petit Le Mans a real thing? Apparently it's happening that weekend?
Great.
I had no idea.
Wow.
Huh. Cool.
Link or it doesn't happen.
Looks shocked.
Then there's going to be a Tinker Tailor because our friend Ben Swallow has a surprise. Tune in for that. And then at noon, or beginning at noon, we begin the wrapping up. During which time, I think around the beginning of that time, I want to do a crap shoot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we want to do a
With you
crap
viewers.
shoot. It's going to be basically like this.
Yeah.
Everybody
Hang out
who
with
is available will come back in and do this. So we're going to try to do a crap shoot like we used to. We'll just hang out and have fun, and then we will start the terrifying sub scroll. at some point.
I'm gonna bring a real blanket.
Yeah, bringing my slippers.
I do not fear the sub scroll.
Just to warn you, I am going to put the sub scroll up as a VOD too for this one.
Oh, yeah.
We don't normally do that, but you're going to get this one.
I like that. That's
I'm
great.
going to leave early.
Yeah.
So I have my COVID shot booked.
I know.
That day, so.
No, your excuse.
I'm going to take Beach to his COVID shot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold Beach's hand while he's getting the COVID shot.
Thank you. I hate needles.
I'm going to stand in for Bij's arm while he's getting the COVID shot.
I'm the doctor.
But you're in middle school.
Oh, October. Such a great month. October the 13th, too. Friday.
I'm having mine done at what I assume is a pharmacy.
I'm the pharmacist.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yay.
Yay!
And you'll be here for all of it.
Yeah.
So,
And if you can't, don't worry, there'll be VODs.
which is let Twitch run.
Yeah. There we go. That's the plan. Right?
Yep.
Good. We explained everything.
I've gone over the plan.
Good job, everybody, putting that together. That was great. Sub-a-thon. Oh, wait.
Now we just have to do it.
Obviously, all of that we just told you is not technically
James, you're
guaranteed,
muted.
right? So keep the subs rolling in the bits. We really
2,000
appreciate
viewers?
it.
That's amazing.
James, you're muted.
Why am I? What? I unmuted myself.
Yeah, but he muted you on the board.
And he's just telling me. He's just like, hey, idiot, I muted you.
Oh, James, you're muted.
Yeah. Stop.
Don't.
I will put something that I wanted to address really quickly. If we run out, if the timer runs out before the subathon ends, that will be it. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
If it happens overnight, then whoever comes in the morning will be like, well, I guess the timer ran out. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.
Glad I woke up at 6 a.m. for this.
Yeah. It is not like tied to a thing where if that ever hits 0, the stream just ends. That's not how it works. We still have to manually end the stream.
I have a question, James.
Yeah.
If, let's just say, we ended the subathon right now, like I know we got like 64 hours on that clock, but it ended right now, and therefore we can't do all of our stuff. Do we just get a week off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Free paid time off.
Incentive.
I don't know if I'm allowed to make that call, but sure, why not?
Just go back to the normal production schedule.
No streams for a week if the subathon. So you don't get regular streams if the subathon just ends.
Yeah.
I like how you can make anything sound like a threat, Heather.
I don't.
Lots of practice.
All right. Well, shall we do some deeply cursed trivia?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Beej, I'll trade you places.
Hey, I'll trade your microphones.
So yeah, King Cool is in the chat. I saw there.
Make sure you
And
mute Beej.
King Cool put this together. We're not going to do. There's a lot of questions. We're not doing all of them presently. We may do more at the end or whatever. But yeah, I'm going to trade off. Other people should talk while we're doing this.
All right. What would you like us to talk about?
I'm ordering my lunch, so I
Oh.
apologize.
Oh, where you go?
where are you
going?
I'm getting chicken 649.
Oh, really?
Are you getting the lunch box?
Yeah, I was gonna get
do
the.
lunch boxes
Should I
now?
just order chicken for
Yeah,
everybody?
can you
Yes.
Yeah.
Honey garlic.
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, I'll just
Yeah.
order chicken.
Yeah,
for
loading
Yay!
ready lunch. Let's go.
Can
Thanks,
we do
Beej.
sandwiches now?
Oh.
Let me just briefly
Oh,
clean off the
yeah.
credit card
Can I
so
get my
there's room.
chicken sandwich from the Fern?
Oh.
You not like the chicken sandwiches?
Well, Nelson,
Cameron and I
Cameron,
were
don't
vegetarian.
eat.
Yeah. Would you
have
like
been
my Caesar
the whole
salad
time.
with the?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Wait, when did
It's
that
on the
start?
side anyway. But I get you.
Classic Nelson vegetarian bandwagon.
Do they do a vegetarian?
All right, I'm getting rid of this. I'm gonna keep
style
playing
sandwich
with
thing? Like, is it like tofu or?
Yeah, the Fern's a vegan restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Everything in there.
Sick.
And vegan representation.
Okay, I should check that out. I like checking out the vegetarian restaurants rather than the restaurants that have vegetarian options.
Right.
Your food tends to be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Or your local
It's
vegan restaurants.
trivia time.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
And this was created for, well, let's just bring up the first slide, in fact. It is Loading Ready Run's 20th anniversary trivia extravaganza.
So King Cool asked if he could put this together, and was like, "How many questions would you like me to do?" And I didn't respond because I was at.
Busy?
I think I was at a convention
That
or
sounds like a thing
something.
that we do, yeah.
And so then he got back to me and was like, "All right, I'm going to aim for this many. It's a high number. We're not going to see all of them now.
What's a high number?
And
69, 420.
one of those. It's
3,000.
between 69 and 420.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And they are there's a bunch of different categories, and so I believe, again, I haven't looked at the questions, but I believe we're starting with sketches moving chronologically.
Oh.
And then there's some other ones. You'll see them. I don't know. Everyone just throw suggestions out if you do it. And you know what? Chat can too, because frankly, I don't think we're going to get a lot of these.
All right, round one.
So we're going to leave chat up, eh?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see what happens.
Is Sokar in chat?
Is that the person you want help from?
Yeah.
They know a lot.
Question 1, season 1.
All right.
Question is, in The Mirror, what was the one thing that was consistent between the main universe and the mirror universe?
I do know this, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Just hands up if you know it, maybe?
Sure.
I just
person
saw the
knows it, okay.
sketch.
I don't remember us having Mary.
I think the joke is that Nickelback sucks in both universes. Which, in retrospect, turns out I would probably have done a different joke now. But at the time, hating on Nickelback was very funny.
Was I supposed to pull a thing on the side?
Oh,
of your
yeah,
microphone
yeah.
too?
No. That's it. If it's XLR, you don't need to.
Okay, good. So they're just saying they
You,
can't hear me.
you just have to be up on your mic.
That's right, kids. We were hating Nickelback before it was cool.
Now I'm up
No,
on my
wait.
microphone.
Hey, there you go.
Great.
So everyone's quiz,
real
we do
time.
jokes.
I mean, I
Don't
believe
do them.
if I
No, go for it.
I believe Nickelback comes upon it
Fairly honestly.
honestly. I mean, I believe they actually did at one point were the most overplayed in the sense that like the density of Nickelback played on Canadian radio was higher than literally any other song in history.
Yeah.
I think the problem with Nickelback is that like they're not even that bad. They're just kind of mid.
Yeah.
But they're mid and highly successful, which is why people hate them.
Well, and plus, in Canada, we have these CanCon laws that
take a leak.
require a certain amount of like Canadian content to be played. So if a Canadian band gets big suddenly, you got to play them all the time.
They're safe for now because we only got rid of the penny. We
So
haven't gotten
what's
rid of
the-
the nickels yet.
No,
what the hell's
I'm
happening?
keen to hear the rest of the discussion.
All right.
We're all going to go talk about you now.
Oh God, we have to
Goodbye,
fill the
everybody.
chairs now.
There is a renaissance going on right now about divorced dad rock. People are like super into it on TikTok. And you know what? Nickelback is making a comeback.
What
with
do
this
divorced dads listen to?
Like
Nickelback.
Creed,
That was-
Diary of a Dead Man. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah. Like it's just like the songs that like a dad picking his kid up.
Wife
every
left
other
me for a
weekend
plumber.
in his car, playing it, hating his ex-wife. Like,
Who just put Blink 182 and Sum 41 as dad rock?
jail.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, someone who wanted to shit on you.
So is that the answer?
Is this the answer?
Who knows? Let's
don't
find out.
Yeah,
Let's
how
find
did-
out the answer to the question that I asked about 10 minutes ago.
The joke we should have made was that everyone poops.
Yay!
Oh,
Creed still sucks. in the
Creed
universe.
still
Creed still
sucks.
sucks.
Yep.
But that's true. You were so prescient.
All right, cool. Sick. Wait.
All right.
Oh, is the joke that's like in the Mirror Universe, Nickelback is actually good, but Creed still sucks?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh, so we're living in the Mirror Universe.
It's a
now.
season 1 thing, and I have not seen a lot of season 1.
No, it's
Yeah.
the Mirror is the one that very famously Paul and I at about 6 p.m. the night before upload had nothing. And wrote it and shot it at his house, and I edited it that night until 3 a.m. and then it went live the next morning.
So it makes the sense that it makes.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I'm glad we don't do that anymore.
me too.
There's a fact.
Yeah.
Creed would disband in 2004, 3 months after this video was posted.
You're welcome.
In
They heard us.
2024, they will headline the Summer of '99 Cruise Festival. I know this sounds like Showcase Showdown, but I swear it's true.
Wow.
Love these extra facts.
Sick. All right.
All right. Question number 2, starting the lightning round. Question, in the 2004 holiday special, what was 8 in the 12 Days
Oh,
of Christmas? And of course, you might have to just go through them all here.
I remember this one.
And Kathleen might know it too.
Is
remember?
it 8 gigs of RAM?
Nope. That was 5 because we had Pat belt out 5 gigs of RAM.
Right. Do we
Right.
want to do like QI style wrong answers?
Oh, I
we
don't
would
think
need
we
a
have
thing to
buzzer
flash
prepared.
behind us.
Or wait, maybe I'm thinking
James,
of a
do you
different
remember?
panel show where you give wrong answers.
You don't remember Bill's terrible delivery of?
No.
I'm confident the answer is 8-player Halo.
8-player Halo.
And he holds up like a bundle of
Okay.
Xbox controllers.
Do I have alternate answers? No? Well, let's find out. 8-player Halo. Sung by Bill. Good job.
Sung by Bill.
We miss you, buddy.
All right. I think this would probably be season 3. Oh, still season 2. In what way is the video of Nuntastic, hosted on LRR, different from the version in the season 2 DVD?
What the hell is Nuntastic?
I hope it's a sketch.
It is. I only know that. I would have
Okay.
forgotten this. I only know this because I recently rewatched this for possible inclusion in the remake bracket.
Oh, I see. Is that then giving you too much of a help because you've already seen it
I
recently?
mean, I know what the answer is, and
I assume
but I
it's
wouldn't
cut
have.
copyrightable content.
Like a song or something?
I'm going to say that I haven't seen it, but I'm going to say it's that the copyright year at the bottom of it is actually different in the DVD than this.
No, you can't trust. Heather knows more than anybody. You cannot trust the copyright numbers on these things. No,
I'm going to
it's not
say
that.
you cut out a swear.
Did we cut out the
No.
ghost nun that haunted the filming?
I will say it is nothing to do with censoring. We did not self-censor, and
Okay.
All right,
All right, we're back.
What's
We-
up?
So
Or
I
what's
pushed a
up,
button
Kathleen?
by mistake.
Did we mess up the credits somehow?
Nope.
Oh,
that's
okay.
such a
There
good
is
guess,
there's like an Graham edited the video, and then when it went on to DVD, he was like, "We actually had a better clip of this thing," and he just replaced it.
That's the closest answer.
What is?
I've got a guess.
Oh.
Am I muted? I hope not. Was there someone in the background of one of the shots that then approached us and asked us not to be in the video?
Nope.
So we edited around that. No.
No.
What is the answer?
I am confident that it is because of bad data practices that there was a graphic of it that was a joke at the end of the video that I had lost between airing it and exporting the final version and had to remake, I think, a better one but for the DVD version.
Well, you are right. The original image for the Rent a Furry website was lost after the video went up. Graham made a new one for the higher def render on the DVD. I guess that's both of them there?
Yeah, those are from
in
the
chat?
wiki. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
the
Asko.
only reason I remember that is because I very recently saw the wiki page for this video.
Jesus.
Well,
Incroyable.
There you go.
Season 3, in Snakes on the Brain.
Oh, God.
A distinct musical sting plays over the posters of the snake-themed films. Which Season 2 video used the same music sting?
Good God.
What a
So
twisty
we came forward,
question.
and now we're going back. So where else did you use that music sting in Season 2?
the Apple built-in music library.
Which Season 2 video used the same music sting as in Snakes
I
on the
can
Brain?
hear the drive in Graham's head spooling up.
So like
seeking.
that whole video is it just we're just making jokes about snakes on a plane, and it's like what about snakes on a train? Then it cuts to a Photoshop movie poster of like snakes on a train, and it plays like this like dun-dun-dun. It plays like a little music sting.
Can you hum it?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, was it like the field guide to Homo Mortuus or something? Like the zombie thing? I have no idea.
Let's see. Superman and the Concentrated Light Ray. The original Max Fleischer Superman short is in the public domain. In 2023, the creator of the Fables comic, Bill Willingham, I'm going to say, released it to the public domain. DC disagrees with his right to do this, but what?
I saw that.
Interesting. That series slaps, by the way.
Yeah, Fables is fantastic.
What?
Yeah.
No. Oh, and then never mind.
No, Max Fleischer Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who played the three unfortunate campers in CCYD in Season 3?
I know it was
I think I know.
Yeah. Well, let's hear some.
Kate, Matt, and Ben Wilkinson.
That would be my guess.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's
Yeah.
find out. Kate, James, and Matt.
You were one of them.
You were in it.
Oops. Awkward.
We both replaced you.
Yeah. Was Ben in that? Ben played Boy Scout in the scouting video we did later. Oh. Huh.
Oh, that's funny.
That's really
I like
funny.
that a lot.
Whoops.
I don't remember being there.
Still Season 3. In Pimp My Ride, what career did James say he wanted to pursue?
I
Wait,
remember
isn't this Pimp My Chair?
Yeah, it was Pimp My Chair.
We got to ask James for the answer since he doesn't seem to remember anything from season 3.
Don't spoil it in chat. I can't remember.
Ben Wilkinson.
Hi, my name's James. I wanted to be a firefighter.
It is firefighter. He had the same answer in CCYD.
And yet we always make you a cop.
in.
Why do we make you a cop?
Have we ever had you play a firefighter in any sketch?
No.
That's so funny.
Not that I remember.
Woof. All right.
Being pushed to the copy down probably makes him want to be a firefighter.
Another season 3 question, and in the alternate timeline of It's a Wonderful Game, what did Sony Soft plan to rename Canada after they purchased it?
Northern Florida.
Windows Vista? That seems like a joke we would have made at that time.
It's not bad.
North Carolina?
I like that one. Or North Dakota.
Or Dakota, yeah.
America 2?
Indeed. Windows Vista. In This World, Penny Arcade is also a webcomic about knitting.
I only guessed
I'd
that
watch
one.
that.
I guessed that one because in the daylight savings video where we had to make new months, it's like Febtober, Septigust, Windows Vista, Smarch. You know, like it's one or the other.
Right.
They were really big on their marketing at that time.
I just love that you're like, maybe this. It seems like a joke we might have made.
Here we are.
There was part of sort of I think it was a general meme at the time.
Yeah.
Because Windows 2000 came out in 2001.
Right.
That Microsoft was going to have to like buy up naming rights for a year so that they could change the name of it to make it work.
Sure.
Okay, moving on to season 4. What theoretical season does the future segments of the season 4 finale take place in?
31.
Oh God.
So was the season 4 finale the one where it's played by your parents?
Yeah, we got our dads to play future versions of us. But I don't know what math we did at the time. I don't think we were trying to be strictly accurate. Was it like 34, 30? It would have been in the 30s.
Any other guesses?
Yeah.
20XX.
I said 31.
I don't know.
Yeah, 30 or 31. Well, it is. Season 30 would start in 2033.
Almost there.
And we're closer to that than we are that video.
In other words, Beej.
It's Loading Ready Run's 30th anniversary! Show feet, streamer.
No.
Season 4, question again. What meme is referenced in the stinger of Morgan's Problem?
Space Jump.
Often referenced in early days.
Seems like it should be.
Space Jump seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Often referenced in early Desert Bus
So
events,
Morgan's Problem is the sketch. I don't remember the answer to this question, but we were also debating including this one in the sketch remake bracket.
Right.
It's the one where he suffers from shrieking explosive diarrhea.
Right.
Because the joke the joke for this was that Paul was on the bus and saw
Oh no! What
was it? It was an ad. Was it lupus awareness?
God, I'm relieved.
Those ads were on the bus.
I thought you were going to say he saw a person with SED.
No, it was something that said like the silent killer, right? And
Yeah.
Paul was like,
What's the not at all? It was shrieking explosive diarrhea, the not at all silent killer.
and we at the end of the video we took the door off the bathroom at the place we lived and had it like on the other side of the hallway and then covered it with refried beans and ketchup so it just looked like it just looked like he'd gone off.
What?
So the meme referenced in the stinger that gets referenced in early Desert Bus events, or what became a meme, I guess, is...
I think Space Jump's a good guess.
Space Jump is a good guess.
Okay, well, it was, Paul says 9,000.
Dang it.
This references it's over 9,000, the Dragon Ball Z meme.
I thought it was an internal meme.
In early Desert Bus
I didn't think we
events,
were that basic.
images celebrating
We didn't
reaching
have those yet.
$9,000 were...
Saturated
Thank
with
you. Please read that because I can't.
with DBZ memes. Jer once commented during Desert Bus that hit 9,000, and you can imagine what the submissions are like.
Great. All right.
Which I believe is an incorrect translation. It's actually like 8,000 in the original anime or
really?
something. Yeah.
Huh. It's
But
1,006.
9 works better with the mouth flap, so they changed it.
Yeah. Another season 4 question. What was the name of the player at center field in It's Very Simple? And who played that player?
This was in the remake bracket.
Yeah, we would have watched this like 4 or 5 times.
Centerfield.
So this is the sequel to Who's on First, correct?
This is it's
a spiritual sequel.
To play on.
It's inspired by / a retelling of, right?
Right.
And it's meant to be, it's just sort of like it's looking at it from a different perspective where like the two people both think that they understand it, but that the other person doesn't.
But then who is in center field?
I could not for the
Is
life
it
of me
Ben
remember.
Wilkinson this time?
I'm
gonna
gonna
go with
It's gotta be
Jer.
either yesterday or tomorrow, right?
I don't know. Some people in chat suggest because, and it could be. I believe that,
All right.
but I'm. This is gonna be.
Let's-
James, I'm walking into
James, do you remember having a baseball glove at some point in your life?
Yes.
Then it was probably him. Let's find out. It is James! He played because it's center field. It's very simple. Was a finalist to be remade in the 20th anniversary sketch bracket, but lost to the Professor's Funhouse. I almost said the Prisoner's Funhouse, which is a very different sketch.
The Professor's Dilemma is also confusing.
Why do you have such strong Ben vibes?
I don't know.
All right, season 5, a new season. What is the problem facing Daryl in The Stages?
I don't know either of those two
Yeah,
things.
I don't know
I don't know what video that is.
Is it the?
Oh,
Blockbuster hit of a sketch.
Paul, we
So
made
memorable.
this sketch for a contest. Do you remember what contest it was?
Was it Stop Racism Now?
We didn't know. We didn't win, but it was.
We just had to be like, it was like somebody coming to terms with a thing. Or
Yeah,
something?
it was erectile dysfunction.
Right, right.
And one of the it was like the stages of grief, right? Except
Yeah.
that it was like bargaining, and he's like yelling at his penis, and then it's like, I guess that would be anger.
And then
but then it goes into like winter squash as one of the stages of grief. And he's just eating an entire squash, and then we just make up nonsense.
Somehow
stages of
I
grief.
thought that was going to get to like climax then refractory period.
No, I
After
don't
bargaining.
Shame.
I don't think it works.
Skill
yeah.
issue.
Skill issue.
It was indeed erectile dysfunction. This is phrased as his dick doesn't work. Doesn't work for you, maybe.
Busted wiener.
Banana first, paid after.
Season 5 question again. Fan favorites. The Warriors of Darkness first appeared in The Truce. Name them.
Paul.
Derek.
Ben Wilkinson.
Ben Wilkinson.
Ben classically plays one of them,
Yeah.
but I was just looking at the roster in WWE 2K19, so I have seen all of their individual names very recently.
Okay.
And you remember them?
Can anyone else jump in then and give some names?
Derek, that's all I remember.
Okay.
Derek's the only one that's typically Derek's the only one mentioned.
Yeah,
by
by name.
Honestly,
yeah.
I just remember Derek and Jer. And Jer's not the character name.
Jared.
Chat's all over it.
Yeah, Paul,
What are they?
Paul's character is Ulrich,
Yeah.
Ragnar.
and then it's Ragnar and Krull.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
think.
And that
Yeah.
will
What
leave Derek as the.
What was
last
my
one.
And,
name?
yeah, and Derek.
I was Steve, right?
Steve. Yeah.
Okay.
And their roommate Steve.
It is Ulrich the leader, Krull, Ragnar, and Derek.
Hey.
A piece of trivia from me is that Derek from Quirpline was not at all inspired by Derek
Yeah,
from Warriors
it's
of Darkness.
beautiful.
It's
I
almost
just-
like anti-trivia.
It in no way, when we came with a name for that character, was I thinking about that at all.
No relation.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Only
Thanks for
chat
telling
tries
us.
to.
Not inspired by that. I did not remember that.
Only chat tries
You're
to
just
link
giving
all of
us
our
did
stuff
not give a
together.
shit.
This is like how Ben names every character Kevin, and then it turns out his dad's name's Kevin.
So I've had to branch out.
What?
I love this.
He politely asked me to stop.
I'm learning this now.
Yeah. I never made the connection. I was like, Kevin's just a strong name.
It is, yeah. I really respect Kevin. Kevin
Yeah.
is like, he's a provider. That's the kind of guy Kevin is. Why do I keep saying that?
That's so funny.
I have some issues with a Kevin, though, that I don't really plan on addressing.
Some unresolved Kevin issues.
Oh no.
I'm experiencing a Kevin void in my life.
That's hilarious.
All right. Season 6, The Mercenary Solutions. Remember them? Featured ruthless mercenaries.
Oh,
no! Who's Kane and who's Crowthorn?
I'm pretty sure I'm Kane.
I would agree.
I'm like 50% sure we might have flipped
Wait,
it at
we
some
can
point.
hedge. I'll say the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm Kane.
Yeah,
I'm Kane.
No, I'm
I'm
Kane.
Kane.
Says my wife.
Wilkinson is Yeah.
All right, so we've
Go for
decided Alex must be Kane.
No,
No, I would say Kathleen is
Kathleen
Kane.
is Kane. Because the names both start with a K.
that's not why, but sure.
Yeah, Kathleen plays Kane.
Hey.
It's
That's the mnemonic, and Alex plays Carthor.
According to the wiki, I am not discounting the chance this was reversed a few times.
Oh, it definitely was.
It might not have been until the first Autumnal Rumble where I had to physically tie a name to a person.
Well, I mean, it's like...
And we knew for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's operator shit to change call signs to throw the enemy off.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah, it was on
distinctly
purpose.
the conversations before recording several times where people are like, wait, am I Kane or you Kane?
Yeah.
I really do want to throw in the bonus question, who's Savoy and who's Chevalier?
I think I was Savoy.
Okay.
And Missy is Chevalier.
All right.
I believe that's
I believe that's true.
Yeah.
We will not check.
Season 6 and 7, what is the Sleep Trilogy?
The Sleep Depth Experiment.
Yes.
Wasn't Sleep Depth Experiment
No.
season 1?
Wait.
It was very early, actually.
Yeah, that,
Yeah,
not
you guys
Or
were
like
doing
pre-season
you were
one?
doing Desert Bus by this point, I think.
But there's the more sleep video.
Wait.
More sleep.
Ways to go to sleep, ways to wake up, and ways to stay awake.
All right.
Okay.
That's the answer.
Very good. Damn. Good job, Paul.
Very good.
I would not have got that at all. Good job.
You guys were clearly going through some stuff when you wrote 3 of these in a row.
In a 2-year span?
Yeah.
Well, I played the person in each one,
Right.
which was great because my job was to just like lie there.
Lie there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Tiddlywinks.
Let's come up to Season 7. Which Season 1 characters make a cameo appearance in Season 7?
100%
plural.
Mr. Tiddlywinks.
Characters.
Yeah. Can we name any more?
The
Was this-
door-to-door Satanists?
Was this the Loading Ready Rumble?
Maybe?
Ooh.
Oh, it could be
I
the
feel like
door-to-door
it
Satanists.
was.
Wait, no, Season 7 wasn't the Rumble, though.
No, it
we
wasn't.
did a Rumble at the end of like Season 2 or 3, and
then
then
we did
another one
11.
at the end of Season
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be... Oh, it might have been in... Was Season 7... Did we do Rapstar 64K in Season 7?
Oh, maybe. So it's like your 3 rap alter egos, which is G-Star.
No, because they showed up at the beginning of Season 2.
Oh.
So it'd have to be Season 1. Real deep in the tank here.
Well, there was no rapid fire in season 1.
Season
Yeah,
1?
not in season 7 either, I think.
Jangles and Jones?
Well, weren't they rapid fire?
Nope. They were in a very bad Season 1 sketch that was literally just like, look at these costumes, now we're going to run around.
Okay, so Amative 1 says 7 was the first Escapist season. Think about that. 7 years in, we got onto the Escapist, and the Escapist is now like a dusty relic from the annals of internet history.
Yep.
Somebody's like, wow, Lur's been around for like half my life. It's like, Lur's been around for half of our lives.
Yeah. I got...
All right.
I don't know.
Well, we heard Mr. Tiddlywinks. Let's see if
Yeah.
he's in that.
One time.
The Satanists from Door to Door appear at the end of Conan's Witnesses.
Oh, no way! I forgot we did that.
Dang.
The Satanist Book of Stan has its origin revealed in Season 5's The Writer's Room.
That was a
Right,
good,
the Book of
a good
Stan.
guess.
What did the crew call the player in the Loading Ready Run CD-ROM game?
Right.
Intern?
So we did a video that was it was done from a POV perspective to look like an old CD-ROM FMV game.
Yeah.
You mean an actual POV and not like
Yeah,
what it's
actual
become
POV,
now?
yeah.
Pav.
POV.
POV.
And so it's
Nobody does POV
we're
properly.
addressing the player at the moon base.
Yeah.
Is it something insulting? Is it actually your insert your name here? I have no
A lot of
idea.
people saying it's type your name here.
Part of the joke with that thing is that it was a video, so you couldn't interact with it. So like, the person never, the player never actually like does anything, and so we start like being like, okay, let's just push you on to the next part of this game.
Right.
Zoo smell poop lord.
I'm going to go with Ben Wilkinson.
All right. Can I see Ben Wilkinson? It is Type Your Name here.
Type your name here follows the tradition of a long concatenated names starting with the large dog plush pseudo character President Barack Obama, all one word.
Right.
All right.
Season 8. Hey, we're moving up in the seasons.
Yeah.
In Boy Wonder, what implement does Steve hold during the stinger?
A
In
knife.
Boy Wonder.
I'm
A
just going to say a
toilet
knife.
plunger. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even remember what Sketch Boy Wonder is.
I don't. Neither do I.
So I'm hearing a
spatula.
knife, and a spatula,
Giant
and a
candy
plunger,
cane.
and a giant candy cane. Any
Rubber
more
chicken.
guesses?
Let's get that in there.
I have no idea. Yeah, sure.
Spot the dog.
Rubber chicken, go for it.
A snorkel.
Oh,
The stage directions in the script literally say he grabs a snorkel or something.
Great.
Great.
What sketch is that?
Where do you have these old scripts?
We must have. This must be old, like
Loading time.
Lurcast
Oh,
trivia
yeah.
on the wiki. When I was looking for stuff for the remake bracket, there'd be some absolutely baffling trivial stuff in it.
King Cool says, I wrote Boy Wonder. That's why you have these
It's
scripts.
why it's good trivia, because no one remembers writing it.
Yeah. What sketch is it? Oh, that one. Okay.
Season 8. How does Graham's character describe himself in the recovered video Paul is watching in Back It Up?
DJPEG'd? I don't know.
Back It Up.
How does
So
Graham's
that's-
character describe himself?
Why don't I remember any of this?
Back It Up is... Oh, I remember now. Okay, I remember. Does anyone have any idea?
No,
Okay, Back
go
It Up is the one where Paul's computer fails, and he has to make a deal with Satan, played by Dale, to get his data back.
That would seem more reliable, actually.
Yeah, and then he's watching... The joke is that he's watching pornography with a... I can't actually remember the animal.
Oh,
But it's
yeah,
the
a
joke.
diurnal herbivore.
Yeah. That's it exactly. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm a diurnal herbivore, you know. That's the bit. Yeah.
That's so weird.
A lizard. Yeah, I cannot remember. An iguana. Is that what it was? Anyway, I just remember diurnal herbivore.
Well, that's the description. You're right.
An arboreal lizard or a diurnal herbivore does not call himself an iguana.
Amazing.
If iguana is good enough for the judges, fine. I'm a trivia card, not a cop.
Season 9. Which two Season 9 videos were completely filmed on the same day? That seems like a feat.
Why would
All of them.
Why
Season
would-
9 happened in one day.
Jesus, why would we do that?
Because we're stupid.
It might have
that's
been a
why.
thing. It might have been a thing where it was like a sketch from one point of view, but also benefit from being from somebody else's point of view.
Was somebody moving and did we need like an empty house? So we're like, oh, we'll film this here?
Oh, hold on. Can we cheat on this one a bit and look at the list of videos for?
Was it?
That's completely cheating,
Were
James.
were the Johnny videos in season 9?
I don't know.
That would be my guess.
I thought they were later.
I thought they were later.
Oh, maybe they are.
Phoenix Mellier says it was the
Maybe-
day you had Andy.
Maybe.
sense.
Oh,
got
well
custody.
then maybe was the doctor character he played in that season?
Oh,
West Country
West
Doctor?
Country Doctor.
Those are crap shots.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought
Time
those
for
were sketches.
tea.
There's like 5 of them, but they're crap shots, yeah.
Okay.
What about the internet commenter one, where Andy's playing Shakespearean actor? Is
That
too
was
late?
like 2016.
Yeah, that was later.
That was also a crap shot.
Did we do like an X ways to Y on the same day as something else? Because I could see us doing something simple.
Maybe.
Along
Yeah. Are you
something
looking at the list, James?
more
I am.
complicated.
Is anything jumping out at you?
Yes.
Okay.
There are
Oh.
two things that it feels like it probably has to be.
Well, I
Okay.
have no idea. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So it's either Johnny,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, or whatever.
Oh, so Johnny was in season
Johnny
9?
was in season that, or it's Rapid Fire.
There's no way
but
that we
there's-
filmed 2 entire
Well, there's
episodes of Rapid Fire.
the thing
in a
is
day.
that I don't think there's any way that they would know that we would have filmed, because even I don't think we knew, because we just filmed a bunch of stuff and then chopped it up and put it across a bunch of episodes, right?
You probably talked about it
So-
on the podcast.
Maybe.
But if
I'm
we-
going to say
if
it's
we-
Johnny.
if we were
Alaro
doing a
says, I
loading
remember
time
loading
at
time
that
where they were
time."
shooting 2 videos at once in a park to save on transportation.
I don't.
That
Okay.
sounds like crap shots? I don't
We
know.
do that
Yeah.
all the
We do
time.
that every Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just called being
Is-
efficient.
Is
All
it
right.
Johnny?
Let's see if it's Johnny. It's
Yeah.
Johnny and
Johnny.
Johnny 2.
Cool.
Johnny's not lying.
All right.
All right. Season 9 again. Which recurring character appears in the background of the opening of Pocket Planes?
The
The
background.
In the
Nimblebit
background.
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
right?
when we worked with Nimblebit.
So we did. I got to say, actually, I don't know if he's around. I was rewatching that one recently, actually. So Alexander Roeder, or Alexander Ditto from the forums, Proprietus, I think, in chat, wrote that sketch, and then that ended up being that we did end up doing actual work with Nimblebit, doing these shorts as a result of that.
Would it
And
be
a
Spot the
recurring
Dog?
character.
Who did voices? Was it like Graham, Kathleen, Paul?
It was lots of folks.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it's a background character, there might not be any speech to go with it.
Oh, that's a
It
good
might
Is
one.
just
it-
be a physical looking.
Is there
thing.
like a gib?
I feel like I feel like Spot the Dog is a safe bet because we were doing Spot in a lot of sketches at that point.
All right. Well, let's have a look. Muscle Santa.
Dang it.
Yeah. Like regular Santa, Muscle Santa is known for shaking his head in disappointment at you.
We put Muscle Santa in that? That's really funny.
Muscle Santa's only thing is he walks through shot looking disappointed and walking through.
In Season 10, what is the mistake in Enlightenment Gear? Which I think was the Top Gear one that we did.
It was... No, so it was... okay, do you remember going to the theater? Do you remember going to the cinema?
I used to go to the theater all the time.
Yes. Do you remember at the Odeon?
Yes.
Mark Saltzman hosting...
tech.
Hosting the, tech bit in, the preamble.
Oh, yes.
Brought to you by
a little 2-minute thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Paul came up with the character of Mark Saussman, which was sort of ripping on that guy, doing the Geargasm as a segment on Escapist News Network.
Okay.
And then we did a thing called Gears Gear or something, which was just that, but about cars. And then Enlightenment Gear was that same guy, but about achieving nirvana.
Right.
So yeah, trying to be super hype about it, and not there wasn't a lot of cool.
Enlightenment Gear. Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of cool gadgets to show off. It was, I think Andy was the guy who was sort of showing off this stuff, and it was a bowl.
I think you were talking to. Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
What's the mistake? The chakr's in the wrong order.
I was going to say, was the mistake using papyrus?
Credits are wrong.
That was on purpose, yeah.
Credits are wrong.
I don't know. Is the credits are wrong? Is enlighten? Oh, wait. You can see it in the thumbnail. Enlightenment. No, enlighten. No, I don't know. Was enlightenment spelled wrong? I have no idea.
It's spelled
The
wrong.
rendered
in the
background and
card.
title graphic spells out Enlightenment Gear, meaning the first N in enlightenment.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, but luckily, King Cool says, luckily I've checked very carefully. There will be no top hops in these trivia cards.
All right.
Enlightenment is the
Hey, we're going to
essential
branch out a little bit into other shows.
Oh,
This is
no.
good. Feed Dump and Fail House. After the premiere episode, only 3 episodes featured 2 co-hosts who had never been in a Feed Dump before. Name at least one pair of new co-hosts.
Alex and Ian.
Amy and Erica from
Sorry, Tristan and Erica. Yeah.
Yes.
From Strip
Yeah, from
Search?
Strip Search. Yeah.
Did they did one together?
Yeah, they visited town. They stayed with us, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
That would be sufficient to answer the question. Do we want to see what the answer is?
Yes.
Let's do it. Tristan and Erica. Yeah.
Threats, murder, and KFC. Look at that.
Yeah. Brad and Morgan were on Commentary All Stars, and Molly Lewis and Ben Swallow were on 285 on a smooth ride. That's cool. All right.
That's cool.
Another Feed Dump or Fail House question. Which number episode of Feed Dump introduced the updated graphics and theme song, Graham?
214 or something.
Spoilers, there's some feed dumps in the watch-alongs. I don't remember.
You want to just drop a guess?
Pick a number.
I think Kathleen's in the right wheelhouse.
214.
I'm going
Quite
to say
late.
245.
Okay. Any other?
199.
I'll say 1. And who's the closest for that? It's 199! You get like $1,000, I think, for getting it perfect. The tombstone that Spite built. This is like how those satisfying videos that go wrong. Ah, man.
Off by 1.
I like that it was on 199 and not 200. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't save it for the next one.
All right.
Just seems like the vibe.
All right, Feed Dump 420 was the final episode, but it's all a big lie. How many episodes of Feed Dump were there actually?
423.
300.
No, we
and
skipped way ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
340. No, 319 is what I'm gonna go with.
Around there, yeah.
I think including that episode, I think it's 327.
Okay.
I think we got to like 326 and then just skipped to 420.
Other numbers?
For the meme.
Anyone? Corey, do you want to go 2 for 2?
Retire champion.
A big round 5.
All right. I'm going to say 586.
No.
337!
Good job, those who got it in chat.
If Beej is taking part in this quiz and responded to how many eps of Feed Dump are there with too many, then I get a point.
Oh.
No, I did not. But 586 would be an awful lot.
Oh, someone might still have their mic live.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Right.
3 hosts appeared on Fail House that never appeared on Feed Dump. Name 2 of them.
Ben Wilkinson.
Wait, never. never appeared as hosts.
I guess at all on Feed Dump, yeah.
So they were just on Fail House.
But they didn't show up on Feed Dump.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like during Fail House, did you ever just have walking around? Were you just ever walking around filming stuff, and then you happened to pick up somebody who was in the house?
Fail House was like
your dad or something.
Maybe. Chat says Adam, and I'm pretty sure Adam was never on a Feed Dump.
I don't recall him being on a Feed Dump.
Yeah, no.
Ben Wilkinson. I don't think Ben was ever on a Fail House or any of those things.
Kay was definitely on Fail or
On
Feed
Feed
Dump.
Dump.
Yeah. Is it finally Ben Wilkinson?
You need to just
So
name
James.
two.
It's James then.
James.
Yeah, James.
James never on Feed Dump.
It could be Bill.
Okay.
I don't remember. Brad was
thinking
Brad was
Bill.
on.
We just
Was
had
it- yeah,
Brad
Brad was on
on
Feed
Feed
Dump. All right,
Dumps. He
go
was
for it.
one of those combos.
It was Tim, 7 News, and Nate Mosher, and Adam Savage.
Hey.
Wow, we never got Tim on a Feed Dump?
Adam is quoted
Wow.
during Desert Bus 5 saying, "What's Feed Dump?" He was still making episodes of Fail House, apparently. Who was Ron Dewing's friend who only appeared in one episode of Feed Dump? The episode title would give it away, so we can't give you that. But who was Rod Dewing, Graham?
So it was because Ron Dewings came out of, it was like, I just flubbed reading a headline. And it was someone, like wrongdoing.
Wrongdoing,
And I was
yes.
like, hi, I'm Ron Dewings. And so it was, it's something else like that. It's like
Misdemeanor, probably, or something like that.
Ron Dewing and I can't remember. A couple people in chat saying
Carcinogenic.
Carcinogenic.
Oh my God.
Carcinogenic
How
here.
about Grant larceny?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
I
that's
like
really
Grant
good.
Larceny.
These are like great drag king names.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know, lay
It
it on
was
me.
carcinogenic. I'm in soft
I'm in
drinks.
soft drinks.
Good quote for Carson. Unskippable questions now. Which game featured on Unskippable had a 10-second long slow push-in of a travel mug?
Oh,
Of a travel.
is this one that's gone up already, or is this much later in the season?
I have no idea. God, that could be anything.
Was that
Metal
really,
Gear Solid
really,
4? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Was that really, really bad one that was just panning shots over still images?
No, I know that one. That one's Zoid's Assault.
It does sound like something in Alan Wake.
It does. Oh, no, I saw it. I remember it now. But I got it
Okay.
from chat. It's,
All right.
It's Vampire Rain.
It is
Yeah.
Vampire Rain. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right.
it just cuts to a travel mug for no reason.
Another Unskippable question. Which game featured on Unskippable had the mother of the main character being 3 years older than him and on a first-name basis?
Oh.
What game
Beowulf.
could this be?
Well, I assume it's anime.
Yeah, it is.
That'd be an Atelier game.
This is Grandia 3.
Grandia
Yes.
3. You're right.
Yes.
Was it a stepmom at least?
It's never explained.
Great,
It's,
okay.
This woman, they look practically the same age.
Yes.
And he's like, oh no, Janet is coming or whatever. And then she shows up and she's like, like roots them out of the shed where they're building a plane or something. And then someone's like, oh, blah, blah, your mom. And we're like, that's his mom? And then she disappears. She falls into a plot hole and is never seen for the rest of the game.
right.
Yeah, Miranda. That was it.
Sorry, Miranda.
That's her.
Yeah.
We
Damn,
beat
let's
that
go
game.
Miranda.
Yeah, right.
We
No,
beat that
Fritz.
game on the basis of the battle system was super fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everything else about it was
awful.
honked.
Was Miranda a vampire?
All right.
We're at 69 hours of the Sub-a-thon.
What was
Nice.
the worst video game cinematic ever riffed on Unskippable? And I guess that
Zoid's
means
Assault.
Zoid's Assault.
okay. So like there has to be a definitive answer here.
Yeah,
and you know what it is.
Yeah.
Zoid's Assault.
We have said it. We have routinely said it is the worst.
Awesome.
The first 3 minutes is just looking at a map.
Right. And it's a lot of just stills.
It's so
Not
bad.
a lot, all stills.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You did a live Unskippable?
Yeah, we did a Let's Play.
What game was featured on this live Unskippable?
I was almost like Grandia 2. No, it was Legend of Legaia or Legaia 2.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is Legend of
you got
Legaia
it.
or Legaia 2.
Oh no way! I just remember the we only made it to the first real boss. We did one day of we pitched them on hey, what if we streamed video games? And they were like,
Yes.
oh, I don't know, this sounds
Who
weird.
would want to watch that?
Yeah, exactly. And so we did one, and I thought it was fairly successful. Basically, This was a precursor to the Grandpa Let's Play. It was like, what if we just live riff on a game that we're actually playing? Anyway, the first boss, I assume this was a localization error, was this like giant crustacean thing called the Gather Crab. And we were just like, that is a silly ass name for a boss.
Yeah, agreed.
We're big into the Gather Crab.
We actually did one other live unskippable. Or no, we did a couple others at conventions.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. So like not streamed to the internet though.
Yeah, sort of like how Mr. Kenneth Theater does it, where we would like have a script and we'd play the thing and our riffs were live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What game was featured on Skippable on June 13, 2011 before the game had officially released? Oh no, how did you get a copy of this?
How did we do that? Why don't I remember that?
You lied, cheated. And
Did we just do like the trailer or something?
Could see that. Yeah, maybe somebody actually released the
Or I
opening
mean, like,
sequence.
Oh yeah.
I remember playing ME3 before it had officially released in North America by changing my computer's clock
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean,
to Hong Kong.
Oh, demos.
June 13th is like E3 trailer time too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. We did a bunch of E3 trailers, but
Yeah.
maybe it was a demo that had the opening cutscene in it. I have no idea, actually. I could not tell you.
It was Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh, the game's intro was released early to promote the game.
Oh yeah, that one.
All right, this one just went up pretty recently too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm just reading the thing
Oh,
that
sorry.
the
According
development.
to,
Yes.
According to Wikipedia, in 2023, development of the Old Republic was transferred from BioWare to Broadsword Online Games, who also maintain Ultima Online and Dark Age of Camelot.
I guess that's just what they do. Is they just maintain games. What game featured Unskippable's only guest commentator? What a
I
rare
remember
thing.
now.
That was
Yes?
Yahtzee.
Yeah, it was Yahtzee. It was Star Ocean till the end of time. Was that the one? It's a Star Ocean.
It was
game.
Star Ocean: The Last Hope.
Ah, the Last Hope. Okay.
Featuring Yahtzee Khrushchev, 0 punctuation. At Desert Bus for Hope 5?
Yep.
Yes, Yahtzee briefly activated a
Kitten face filter as a gag during a long-distance video call-in. It's the same filter that troubled Texas County Attorney Rob Ponton used in a viral video from 2021.
Nice!
I knew I had seen that before.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like built into Skype, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Now checkpoint. Okay.
Ah.
In episode 238, Counter-Strike, no. Graham reports that the upcoming NES Mini comes prepared with 29 classic games and what? Everyone say it together? Balloon Fight!
Graham has taken to social media to clarify that he does not, in fact, hate Balloon Fight.
Yeah, I like
It's just a
Balloon
lot because they always market these things as featuring 30 classic games, and we just thought it was funnier to say 29 classic games and Balloon Fight.
Well, and for a while anyway, Nintendo seemed to, I don't know, maybe Balloon Fight was a more popular game than I thought it was.
They seem to think that there was a tremendous reverence for Balloon Fight that did not seem to exist among people.
Like it would show up in all sorts of places.
Maybe it was just what's his name's favorite game, and they included in memoriam.
Iwata wrote it.
Oh.
Correctly.
Okay.
Like, I think it's like one of those things where it's like he wrote it in like 2 days.
It was like his first game or something?
Is it just like they don't ever actually plan to have it on? It just keeps mysteriously showing up
Yeah.
on all the cartridges.
Just shows up on things. So there's Balloon Fight, there's Balloon Trip, I think, for the Game Boy, and then there's a Tingle version of Balloon Fight. I think
And it was in WarioWare. And
Yeah.
It was in all sorts of other things. They since then we really enjoy the cadence of that joke.
Yeah.
And so anytime that they do like a collection of stuff, we're always like, all right, what's the shittiest thing they've included in this collection?
Yeah, what is the Balloon Fight?
Yeah, so we can. Yeah, like 12 beloved Sega Genesis games
and Sonic Spin Dash.
Sonic Spin Dash. Yeah,
I don't know. Right, sure.
Why not?
In episode 274, classic Nintendo, Graham reports that the upcoming SNES Mini comes prepared with 19 classic SNES games and Super Balloon Fight.
Oh, God.
And Star Fox 2.
I don't remember
Ice
this
Climbers. I don't.
Marble Madness. I couldn't.
Donkey Kong something.
Could not tell you.
Oh
this
God,
one.
balls. It was Kirby's Dream Course, which is terrible because James and I did stream it later, and
you had so much fun.
It rules.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It looks great. It looks great.
It's just that a Kirby golfing game doesn't seem like it'd be any good, but it's so fun. In episode 41, Bread Puppy, Breach reports that the upcoming Mega Drive Mini 2 comes programmed with 50 beloved games and what? Sonic the Hedgehog. No, Lightning Force.
Oh yes,
I never would have
right.
got that.
Lightning Force.
Lightning Force.
We can lighten it.
Yes, we could decrease, which later spawned a sequel called Mass Effect.
Get out.
Yellow card.
All right, in
Great.
episode 454, Nintendo's Nemesis, Graham reports the Genesis games. The Nintendo Switch Online offers 13 classic Genesis titles, and what?
This one's recent too.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Was it Altered Beast?
I remember.
Oh, I think it might be.
It might be Altered Beast.
I remember this one being like I was like, why is this one in here? This one does seem weird.
Columns
Right.
is actually a really good guess.
So
Columns.
I think I actually know this one. I think it is Altered Beast because I remember taking personal offense. I mean, you're like, hey, I like the game where you're naked guys and you turn into a wolf.
Rise from your grave.
Couldn't tell you.
It's Shining Force.
A tactical RPG series unrelated to the shoot 'em up Lightning Force.
Lightning Force. All right. Which video is this? We're into the picture rounds now.
All right.
Anyone who's in this video cannot answer, I guess.
Fight.
Good. No one in this video is here in this room.
Yeah, that is left to right. That is Bill, Morgan, Tim, Raymond, and Jeremy. And this is James.
He just walked in the room.
What video is this?
This is James.
It's the one I wrote, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
remember what it's called.
I don't remember either.
Worst day ever.
Sketch?
Big Day Out. Yeah, this is a sketch. This is the like
Bill's Day Out.
the one sketch that James wrote.
Yeah, this is my sole writing credit.
Or Tire Champion, right?
A clue is the fact that it looks really smoky.
Yeah. Because it's wasn't it that because he did? Didn't he just do like a ninja van?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he
conceit is that- yeah.
keeps running away from everything.
Yeah, he runs away from his problem by throwing a smoke grenade.
Yeah.
I think it's called Worst Day Ever.
I think it is, or like Very Bad Day, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, it is called Worst Day Ever Season 6.
Oh.
Yeah, good job.
Good job, James.
By the way, food is here.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, this is hot
This
and
is the hot.
saucy.
Yeah, this is the hot sauce one.
Hot and Saucy. God, that was a lot of fun to be in. Hot and Saucy Season 10.
Nice.
Ways to get rid of your holiday plant. What video is this?
Okay. I think this has to be a trick question because we did ways to get rid of your Christmas
This
tree.
is X ways to Y, X
X
ways
ways
to
to
Y from season 11.
That must be it, right?
It's Ways to get rid of your Christmas tree.
What?
The triple fake out.
Yes, though.
I thought it was okay. Why
I
did
like
we-
that it was right there, too.
Yeah. That's wow. Why did we do that? Oh no.
Oh, well.
This is one of the evil inks.
But a later one.
This is the one with the chocolate bar. This is the Halloween one.
Oh, this isn't Rapstar?
Was he in Rapstar?
Wasn't he? Wasn't he like pulling the strings?
I have no idea. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is Rapstar 64.
Or I don't know. It's that one.
filmed
Or
at UVic, so it has to. It had to be in that sort of era when that was still plausible for us to be hanging around there and not gross.
I mean, that was literally every year until we
Yeah.
stopped
Come
making
up to
sketches.
Yeah, they
10.
didn't
When's
stop
the last
us.
time we filmed there? Like 2 weeks ago?
Trick or Doom was the other one. I think
Trick
that
or
was
Doom.
the one Paul thinks it is. I don't remember the name
So
of
you
it.
you think it's Rapstar 64? Paul thinks it's Trick or
I
Doom?
think so.
Okay. It is Rapstar 64.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know why he was involved with that.
Oh, that's
yeah, I remember.
FBI.
Seth McDevitt?
Yeah.
No.
You're in
This
this
is
one.
this is the one where Cruise Vacation.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
This is
Oh yeah.
Cameron and Missy they win. You win a cruise vacation. You win
Right.
2-3. You win 64 consecutive cruise vacations.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it turns out putting people on cruises is cheaper than keeping them in prison.
Putting them in prison, yeah.
The inspiration for this was that I was walking by a travel place, and there was a sign that said "Win," and then in very small letters, "one of," and then in giant letters, 50 cruise vacations. And so I was like, "Win 50 cruise vacations?
all of
That
them."
doesn't seem good."
You're gonna go out.
This is Johnny.
This is
Which Johnny? You
I
got
wanna
1, 2, or 3?
I'm gonna
there's
go with
5
3.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's
No,
5.
you can only choose 1, 2, or 3.
I'm gonna go with 3.
in this shot.
I think it's Johnny 3.
2.
4.
5.
4, I think, is the one where he's on a throne.
Yeah.
Well, it's Johnny 4.
I don't know shit. I guess it's 5 is the one. where he's on a
Blind
Yeah,
luck.
because 5 was one of the was like the last one, and you kind of were like really like
you were like, I think you were on that throne because you're like, wow, how did I end up here?
Yeah. There's an arc to it, to the Johnny ones.
Which one is this? We still have that iMac.
Unfortunate.
That could be.
Is this one of the hacking episodes, or hacker?
No, it's not one of the.
It's
not one
very,
of the long,
very
long gunman
early.
type ones.
Yeah, this is my old room at my parents' house.
Did you do a War Games knockoff? Did you?
There's nothing on the computer either.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Maybe there was a
documentary. It's
booting
not
it
the
up.
documentary.
Installation? No, it wouldn't be installation
It's not the
anxiety.
Linux one. No,
Nope.
this is way before Every OS
Yeah, it would have
Sucks. He's wearing the same shirt as in Who Watches Movies, but this wasn't part of Who Watches Movies.
This is an unreleased sketch that somehow King
No.
Cool got a hold of.
No, Photoshop Wizard was at Paul's other place at Paul's house. I have no idea.
Okay, it is.
Oh.
Pack Shinima.
What?
Did it cut back to a player at the end of that video?
Yeah, I guess it did.
Oh, Pack Shinima was animation with Pac-Man and the ghosts.
Oh, Yeah. cool.
Or sorry, specifically the Pac-Man ghosts.
That's very rude, King.
I've
Cool.
seen that animation.
Wow.
I quite like I quite like that one actually.
That's that.
Me
what
too.
What a great. All right,
I
moving
forgot.
on.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, this is Renegade Rapper.
That's a third
spelled with a W.
Sure.
What's it holding?
There's like a thing. It's a
like an
it's
After Eight mint
Yep,
sleeve.
it's an After Eight
Oh.
sleeve. And Paul's like,
right.
Where did this come from?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
We filmed that, I think, in season 10 or season 11.
It's 10 or 11 because we were around for that.
Season 11.
Go.
Mm-hmm. It's easy for me because I was only here for a couple seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, which video is
couch.
missed?
It's either it could be the couch. It could be
Crog's List.
Could be.
Yeah, no, this is a Crog's List. This is Christmas Hill.
It is
we
Christmas
didn't,
Hill.
We didn't haul the
which is
couch up to
not where we
Christmas Hill.
did.
Yeah, we didn't do couch there.
I believe this is the last one, by the way.
Okay.
Is this the Echo, or just called Echo or Echo
I mean-
Echo or? Is that or it's Crog's List?
Let's
I
have
don't
a
It
know.
could be any of them from
Yeah.
that.
It is Echo,
Echo!
season 7. Nice.
Yeah. That was the one where it's like me and Andy, and it's like, hello, 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 you suck. What? And it's like, then I start insulting him. It's like what? No, I consider you a wonderful friend. Your wife's a bitch.
I dearly love that King Cool was disappointed that you did get it.
Dang, he got it.
Oh, is that meant to be a secret? Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
funny.
Do you think we don't know what hills are?
And then we only film at one.
Yeah.
It's-
We have 3 hills.
Yeah.
Some of them are called mountains.
It's bizarre what you can dredge out of our brains.
And they're
I
across
am
the ocean.
very jazzed that we are. That is the end of the thing, and thank you, King Cool, very much
Yeah.
for doing that. We really do appreciate it.
We have more. That was actually a lot of fun. We have more questions, and we may go through the rest of them at the
end?
At the finale. So.
But I am indeed super jazzed at the fact that we are like 10 minutes away from the end of our intro, essentially.
Yeah.
Until the Minecraft bit starts, and we are almost at 3 full days.
Yeah.
So cool. Thank you all.
I guess
This is
maybe-
why it is a capped thing.
Maybe good time to remind people how this actually whole thing works.
Do
Because
that.
there are probably a whole lot of people who have come in over the last hour and a bit since we started. So this is a capped sub-a-thon. That means that we will go no longer than 171 hours, or that means next Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Currently, we are going for another 71 hours here. Every time somebody subs, anytime somebody prime subs, gifts a sub, 2 minutes is added to the timer. If somebody gifts 2 subs, 4 minutes are added to the timer. Tier 2 subs count for 4 minutes. Tier 3 subs count for 10 minutes. 10,000 bits, as Wondermoo just did, is just shy of an hour added to the timer. So you should.
We just
that's
kept
already
going
there.
to 3.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we
Wondermoo.
Yeah.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. So yeah, 350 bits will get you another 2 minutes. If you do 700 bits, that's 4 minutes. 1,400 bits, that is 8 minutes. If you were to do 500 bits, that would be 2 minutes. That's how that works. So. And
it's break points at the
exactly
intervals.
And yeah, so far we're already at 76 hours, which is just wild.
So I just wanted to say out loud something the Lone Bard just said in chat. Also, sorry, not keen nor able. Also with another 10,000 bits just there. Holy moly!
Thank you.
And 1,000 from Lacrum. Wow, thank you.
This is why it's capped.
It was, they were like, show Loading Ready Run a picture of a landscape. And it's like, I know where that was and what we did there and when we did it. Show Loading Ready Run a picture of them in costume on camera. And it's like, what was this?
Words on the screen saying what it is they're doing.
Yeah, when did they do
literal
this?
word,
Yeah.
That's
not
the
me.
literal title of the sketch.
That's another, that's another 100 gifted subs.
That ain't me. What?
Another 100.
That's 400 gift subs.
That's
All right.
astonishing.
Thank you very much.
MTV CDM did drop in chat a bit of trivia that was apparently we are into, I think, our second highest subscription day, and we have barely started the day.
Woo!
Yeah.
I think
the number one was
yeah. The second highest was another Boxing Day stream, and we have
well, yeah.
surpassed
So the
that.
number one was War of the Spark PPR, I think, for subs. So yeah, and then for anybody curious, subs will be read in a massive sub scroll at the end, and obviously, like I am about to do, Fenris, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. We can call those out during the time as well. Jesus, there's the 10,000 from Wondermoo. Thank you so much. But yeah, if you want to watch us read names for I don't know how long, tune in next week.
You know what the best part about this is too is that with Achaeus giving like blocks of 100, that the way that they have is that we just have to say Achaeus gave 100 gift subs. Thank you. And we skip 100 people.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the bit count at the end.
It already is like at 51,000 is crazy. Like
if we did that sub read right now, it would be approximately 20 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I thought we solved this problem.
Wait.
And
I mean, the old version would have been way, way longer.
Yeah. And then, of course, if the timer gets capped, we'll be sure to let people know. But, you know.
That's assuming we keep the scroll
you
speed
can
that we
keep
usually
subbing.
use.
We will appreciate it.
Yeah, look at how many people you're feeding.
Yeah.
That's true. Paul actually
We've already eaten it.
Paul can adjust the scroll speed, so, you know.
Could make it go in like 30 seconds. Yeah.
You can make it go a lot slower, too. Though.
That's true.
Yeah. I saw one name through in there. I think it was Jerf. And
see you later.
Welcome back. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah.
Thanks, loved your book. Okay.
I did appreciate
That's 100
that.
subs from Wet Paper Sack.
Oh my God. Hey, thank
That's
you.
so many goddamn subs.
So what's coming up after this again?
That's actually, I think, broken the record. That beats War of the
nice.
Spark, I think.
Wow.
Yay! I think. I'm not 100%.
Holy sorry.
You're doing like a Minecraft or something after this.
Yeah, I got to play Minecraft in 5 minutes. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And you all have to eat chicken. And
Good.
Yes.
whatever.
I will.
Whatever
with
you
the exception of the people who
Mine.
don't.
Hey, yeah, what, you get like a wet turnip or something from the back of that.
We got salads, actually.
Nice.
A damp radish.
I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to afford the chicken, guys.
A wet chicken.
Do I also
My
get to eat
personal
chicken?
favorite are the veggie burgers at restaurants where they're like, yeah, we just took the beef patty off and replaced it with a vegetable patty. And you're like, cool. We've also removed the cheese since you don't like that.
Wait,
what?
hang on.
No.
Also, no fries.
Hey,
We
wait.
gave you sprouts. And carrots?
You're probably also gluten intolerant, so we took the bun off.
And
Yeah.
an insulting note.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you can have as much pepper as you want.
We figured the plate would insult you, so it's just on some grass that we pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
spears
People are so offended.
of, some spears of raw
That's
daikon.
in the vegetarian alternative at McDonald's, but that they were experimenting with briefly was the Aloha burger, which was a burger, and then you just replaced the patty with a
grilled pineapple ring,
yeah,
right?
a pineapple ring,
Oh, that sounds
I
really
mean, that
good.
sounds fun.
Thank you.
but
to,
with like ketchup and mustard and stuff on it.
Thank you to calculated
Still.
uncertainties
Yeah,
for
for
the
10,000.
10,500 there.
Wow, thank you.
I don't know if we mentioned this at the start. Obviously, when it comes to subathons, you want to be as live as humanly possible during the whole run. So obviously, if you were a regular watcher of Loading Ready Run, you'll know that when we take ad breaks, we cut to a slideshow that you see. Obviously, if you don't sub, you'll see commercials when we play those. We're not going to do that for the subathon, though, because we kind of always want to try to be on a live camera. So what we've done is we've set up a wide shot in both Studio A and C, which are the two studios we're going to be using for this whole thing. And then so at the end, once we're done this, which is basically any time now, we could probably wrap up and send it down to A where I need to get to. We're going to cut to sort of a wide shot, and there'll be no mics.
That's on purpose.
That is on purpose. The idea being that it gives time for us to get set up and situated, especially when we might be going from like A to A or C to C. Obviously, I could theoretically already just be ready to go, and we could just immediately make that cut, but we want to show you what we have going on. So in a second here, we will cut to that wide shot. It looks a little,
You'll see it.
As they're mentioning, they saw it briefly earlier. When
Okay,
we pulled the
perfect.
wrong
Yeah,
button.
think of it as a silent secret podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll see us milling about, getting ready, and then when I go down to A and get ready to go, I can bring myself live down there. And then we have the same thing done in Studio A. When I'm done Minecraft, I'll go to that wide shot. Me and Corey can switch out, and then she can sit down and bring us back in. So that's how we're going to do it. So hopefully we should be more or less
Like
on
the
a
SNL
live
bumpers. Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that's part of the. Yeah, we should hopefully be pretty much on a live camera for the whole week. And we did mention that we will probably have to go offline 4 or 5 times. There is a 48-hour broadcast limit on Twitch. So we will need to do that a few times, but I think more or less that's it for like bookkeeping and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I guess I can head down to Studio
I was
A.
going to say anything else before we actually go to that angle?
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
All right.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us for the kickoff.
Yeah.
Stick around. James is going to start Minecraft shenanigans. Then Corey's going to be in 3 hours, and I'll be in later this evening, and then Alex after that, and then watch along, and more fun stuff keeps going through the week.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't go away.